Okay, you're here, ready to level up.
Let's do it.
Good. Because this isn't just, another chat. Think of this as your wake-up call,
Mm-hmm.
your blueprint, maybe even your shortcut
Yeah.
to the long game. We're talking about mastering skills.
The real power source.
Exactly. Forget the old ways, the degrees, the status.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't guarantee anything anymore.
Not real world impact anyway.
Right. We're focused on the tangible stuff. The abilities that actually open doors, create opportunities,
Yeah.
put you in the driver's seat.
It reminds me of that quote.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
In a world where everyone's trying to go viral.
The one who goes valuable wins. Love that.
Precisely. And that's what we're exploring, right? How you become that valuable person.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much things are already changing.
Oh, definitely. You just look at the job market, how it's shifting.
Totally. And the internet.
Yeah.
It's kind of leveled the playing field, hasn't it?
It really has. Suddenly anyone can learn, build, create.
Doesn't matter where you start.
Not nearly as much as it used to. It's about what you build, what skills you decide to pick up and, really run with.
Absolutely. And that's our mission for this deep dive. We want to figure out, okay, what skills actually matter today?
Uh-huh.
How can you learn them without breaking the bank?
Crucial point.
How do you turn those skills into real value, like actual results?
Yeah, make them count.
And then, the big one, how do you get really good? How do you achieve mastery?
The path to becoming indispensable.
So let's kick things off. Why have skills become, the real superpower now?
Well, if you zoom out, you see this big shift. Power has moved.
How so?
A degree, it's becoming more like a receipt, proof you showed up.
Huh. Receipt, I like that. Not proof you can actually do anything.
Exactly. What really moves the needle now is demonstrable skill. Can you show your work?
Proof of skill is more powerful than the paper.
Way more powerful.
Okay, so what's behind this shift? What are the main drivers?
I'd say there are three big ones. First, AI and automation.
All right, the robots are coming. Or are they?
Well, yes and no. Routine jobs, yeah, they're getting automated. But the demand for people who can use these tools, who can build with AI, manage it,
Yeah.
that's exploding.
So it's about working with the machines, not being replaced by them.
Precisely. Second big factor. We're in an attention economy.
Tell me more.
Value isn't just about how many hours you clock in. It's about the impact you create. Can you solve real problems? Can you grab and hold attention in a noisy world?
Effort isn't enough.
Yeah.
Results are key.
You got it. And third, the information age itself.
Meaning all the free knowledge online.
Exactly. Think about YouTube, free courses, open source stuff. The barriers to learning new skills have basically crumbled. There's almost no excuse anymore.
It really is a game changer. If you can, say, build a decent website, or design a logo, edit a compelling video, maybe even whip up a simple AI tool,
Yeah.
you can suddenly have this independence, this potential. It's incredible. You can earn, build, create, kind of on your own terms.
Which leads to a really important point for listeners. Where should your focus be?
Because the old advice was, find a safe job.
Right. But the world's changed. That's not the safest bet anymore.
I couldn't agree more. The new mantra has got to be, don't chase job security, chase skill security.
That's it. That's the core principle.
Okay, let's get practical then. What are some of these high-value skills, the ones people should seriously consider?
All right, let's dive into a few. And topping the list, you have to talk about AI and machine learning.
The big one.
It really is. Look, it's probably the most revolutionary skill set of this decade.
I'm talking about building models, right? Analyzing data.
Yeah, building models, crunching massive data sets, automating complex processes, creating tools that actually think in a way.
It feels like it's touching everything.
It is. People call AI the electricity of the 21st century, from medicine to marketing. It's fundamental.
And learning resources, are they accessible?
Very. There are amazing YouTube channels, Code Basics, ScentDex, tons of others, free courses from Google AI, deeplearning.ai.
Oh. Plus, just diving into projects on GitHub. That's huge for practical learning.
And the potential impact.
Look, someone said, those who know how to build AI won't just work for companies.
They'll own them. Powerful stuff.
It really is. Next up, kind of related but distinct, coding and automation.
Ah, classic. Still super relevant.
More than ever, code is, it's power. It's the language machines understand.
So building websites, apps?
Websites, apps, yeah, but also automating tedious tasks, building little tools that save you time or solve niche problems. That's huge.
Where should someone start if they're completely new?
The usual suspects are great. HTML for structure, CSS for looks, JavaScript for making things happen on a web page.
The foundations of the web.
Exactly. Then you can move into things like Python, which is incredibly versatile, or frameworks like React or Node.js for more complex stuff.
And learning platforms?
Oh, tons. Free Code Camp is amazing. The Odin project is really comprehensive. Udemy has courses on everything. Lots of options. Okay, AI, coding. What about capturing attention? You mentioned the attention economy.
Right. That brings us to video editing and filmmaking.
Video is king, right?
Absolutely dominates online content. And editing isn't just cutting clips together, it's storytelling.
Evoking emotion.
Totally. Mastering pacing, smooth transitions, getting the audio right, color grading to set the mood, adding effects. It's an art and a science.
And the demand is everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Everywhere. Businesses need reels, creators need polished content. The demand is massive.
What tools are people using?
The pros often use Adobe Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci even has a powerful free version.
So nice.
And for quicker stuff, even mobile apps like CapCut are getting really good.
Any learning resources you'd recommend?
Justin Odisho on YouTube is fantastic for editing techniques. Parker Walbeck's courses are great for the filmmaking side.
Good tips. What about static visuals? Still important.
Definitely. Which leads us to graphic design.
More than just making things pretty.
Much more. It's visual communication. Understanding layout, how color psychology works, achieving balance, using typography effectively.
So websites, posters, social media graphics.
Exactly. Product mock-ups, brand identity. It's everywhere.
Tools for that. Is it all expensive Adobe stuff?
Not necessarily. Canva is incredible for beginners, super user-friendly.
Yeah, Canva's great.
Then for more professional work, you've got Figma, which is amazing for UI, UX, and collaboration. And of course, Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop are industry standards.
Okay, so we can create great visuals and videos. How do we get people to actually see them and act?
Now you're talking digital marketing.
The science of attention and persuasion.
That's a great way to put it. It's about selling, scaling, growing online.
So things like SEO.
Yep. Search engine optimization, getting found on Google. Email marketing, which is still incredibly powerful. Social media strategies, copywriting that converts.
The broad field.
It is, but super valuable. People like Neil Patel offer tons of free content. HubSpot Academy has great certifications. There are dedicated copywriting courses too.
This is a solid list. What about something a bit different? Maybe less directly business-y.
How about game development?
Oh, interesting. More than just entertainment.
Way more. Games are becoming huge for education, for training simulations, even for therapy and social connection.
Wow. What skills do you need there?
Learning game engines like Unity or Unreal Engine is key. Then it's about blending storytelling, animation, sound design, making things interactive.
Like building whole worlds.
Pretty much. Someone called games art you can play with. I like that.
Me too. And speaking of sharing stories,
Yeah.
what about just building your own voice online?
That leads perfectly into content creation itself.
So YouTube, podcasts, blogging.
Exactly. Instagram, newsletters, building a personal brand, sharing your journey, connecting with an audience around your interests or skills.
It's like building your own media channel.
It really is. And the quote holds true. If you can capture attention, you can redirect it to value.
Nice. Okay, quick hits for a few more visual skills.
Sure. Animation and motion graphics.
Bringing things to life.
Yep. Think YouTube intros, explainer videos, cool effects for brands, tools like After Effects, Blender, which is free and incredibly powerful, Toon Boom for traditional animation.
Cool. And photography. Isn't everyone a photographer now with smartphones?
Well, yes and no. Taking snapshots is easy, but mastering lighting, angles, color theory, composition,
The craft.
right? And editing skills using things like Lightroom or even mobile apps like Snapseed. High-quality photos are still hugely in demand for everything online.
Okay, this list is amazing. But you threw in something earlier that surprised me. Performing arts, dance, music, acting. How do they fit?
This is where we connect skills to something deeper, I think. Emotional intelligence.
So
We see them as hobbies, right? But think about it. Dance teaches rhythm, builds confidence, helps you find flow.
I can see that.
Music develops pattern recognition, serious discipline, unlocks creativity,
True.
and acting. That's empathy, presence, powerful storytelling. These aren't just fun things to do. They build core human skills.
Skills that translate everywhere, better presentations from acting maybe, more focus from music practice.
Exactly. They make you more effective, more connected. It reminds me of that quote, learn the skills of the future, practice them in the present.
Own the game forever.
Oh.
Love it.
Ugh.
It broadens the definition of valuable skill.
It really does. Which brings me back to that Steve Jobs story you mentioned.
Oh, right, the calligraphy class. Tell us about that. It seems so random.
Totally random, or so it seemed. Jobs dropped out of college, right. But he stuck around and just audited classes he found interesting.
Including calligraphy, which had zero practical application for him then.
None whatsoever, just pure curiosity about beautiful lettering.
So fast forward, how did that pay off?
Years later, designing the first Macintosh, he remembered that class, the different typefaces, the spacing, the artistry of it.
And he wanted the Mac to have that.
He insisted on it. The Mac became the first computer with beautiful proportional fonts, multiple typefaces. It felt human.
Unlike the blocky text on other computers back then.
Exactly. It was a huge differentiator. That aesthetic sense, born from a useless calligraphy class, became central to Apple's entire brand.
Wow. So a seemingly irrelevant skill fundamentally shaped one of the biggest companies in the world.
Pretty much.
What's the lesson there for us?
It's like every skill you learn is a dot.
Oh, okay.
You might learn calligraphy here, coding there, maybe some video editing. They seem separate.
Right.
But later on, you look back and suddenly you see how to connect those dots in ways you never predicted.
Creating something new and valuable from the combination.
Exactly. So be curious, learn widely. You never know which dots will connect down the line.
That's a fantastic way to think about it. Don't just focus on the obvious stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so we have all these potential skills, these docs. What's the mindset we need to actually master any of them?
The mastery mindset. This is crucial because lots of people dabble, right? They try things out.
Sure. Dip their toes in.
Amateurs dabble. Professionals, though, they go deep. They commit.
Now, legends.
Legends master. They reach a level beyond just good. And the thing is, any skill can be learned, but mastery, that's what truly sets you apart.
Okay, so how do we cultivate this mastery mindset? What are the key parts?
3 main things, I think. First, you have to fall in love with the process.
Not just the results.
Not just the dopamine hit of finishing something. You need the discipline to show up even when it's boring or difficult.
Doing the boring things brilliantly, as they say.
Exactly that. It's about embracing the grind, choosing to build or practice when others are, scrolling or partying.
There's a trade-off.
Always. But as one quote puts it, when the grind becomes your love story, greatness shows up as your legacy.
Oof. Powerful. Okay. Love the process. What's number 2?
Learn over ego, always. Focus on getting better, not on proving how smart you already are. Be open to feedback, even when it stings. Stay teachable.
Humble yourself before the skill.
Yeah. Remember, the master was once a disaster. Everyone starts somewhere. Ego just gets in the way of learning.
Good reminder. Okay, 3rd element.
Run your own race. Seriously, stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20.
The comparison trap. It's so easy to fall into.
Brutal. Everyone learns at a different speed, has different challenges, different paths. Your only job is to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Just don't stop.
Don't stop.
Love the process, learn over ego, run your own race.
Okay.
So with that mindset in place, what's the actual roadmap? How do we go from 0 to mastery, step by step?
All right, let's lay out a practical plan. Step 1, choose the right skill for you.
Okay, how do we do that?
Look for the intersection of 3 things. 1, what are you genuinely curious about? What pulls you in?
Gotta have that internal motivation.
Absolutely. 2, what does the world actually value? Where's the demand?
Makes sense.
And 3, ideally pick something that compounds. A skill that builds on itself over time, where the more you learn, the faster you learn more. Think AI, coding, storytelling, video.
Skills that grow with you. Okay, chosen the skill. Step 2.
Break it down into sub-skills.
Don't try to eat the whole elephant at once.
Exactly. A big skill like video editing is overwhelming. Break it down. Okay, first I'll master basic cuts and pacing. Then color grading. Then audio syncing. Then maybe effects and transition.
Light-sized chunks.
Makes it way less intimidating and gives you clear milestones.
Smart. Step 3.
Learn from the best. And note, that's not always the most famous.
Good distinction. Find the best teachers.
Right. Mentors can be YouTubers, podcast hosts, course creators, authors. Find people whose teaching style clicks with you.
And just watch them.
No, that's key. Prioritize doing. Imitate what they do. Try to replicate their results.
Learn by imitation first.
It's often the fastest way. Imitate the greats until you become one. Don't worry about being original right away. Just learn the fundamentals by copying.
Okay, imitate, learn by doing. Step 4.
build projects, not
Yeah.
just practice drills.
Get something real out of it.
Yes. Practice exercises are fine, but you need tangible results. Build an actual website, edit a complete video, write a finished script, design a full logo package, code a working tool.
This is your proof of skill.
Exactly. It builds your confidence and creates your portfolio of fire, something concrete to show for your efforts.
Love that. Portfolio of fire. Okay, step 5.
Feedback loops. You gotta know if you're on the right track.
So ask people what they think.
Actively seek constructive criticism. Don't just fish for compliments. Ask people, what's one thing I could improve? Join online communities related to your skill. Post your work. See what resonates, what falls flat.
Gotta have thick skin, maybe?
A little bit, yeah.
Right.
But feedback is gold if you want to get better fast.
Okay, feedback loops. Step 6.
Teach it to cement it.
Explain it to someone else.
Yep. Try writing a blog post about what you learned. Record a short tutorial. Make a Twitter thread explaining a concept. When you have to articulate it clearly for others.
It forces you to really understand it yourself.
Exactly. Teaching is learning squared.
Great way to put it. And the final step, step 7,
Evolve, adapt, repeat.
meaning learning never stops.
Pretty much. Technology changes, tools get updated, platforms shift, best practices evolve. Mastery isn't a destination you reach and then stop.
It's a continuous process.
You have to keep learning, keep adapting. Reinvention is almost the core skill itself.
Wow, that's a really solid roadmap. Choose, break down, learn from the best, build projects, get feedback, teach it, and keep evolving.
That's the path.
Now, something you touched on earlier, solitude. How important is that for this kind of deep skill building? Seems counterintuitive in our connected world.
It's critical, but let's be clear what we mean by solitude. It's not necessarily about being lonely or isolated.
Okay. What is it then?
It's intentional disconnection from noise. It's your workshop time.
So, turning off notifications.
Yes. Stepping away from endless entertainment, maybe even distancing yourself from people or environments that constantly pull your focus.
Creating deliberate space.
Exactly. Entering the cave of mastery, as some call it. It's where you do the deep work. There's a quote, solitude is where amateurs quit and professionals are born.
Why is it so powerful?
Because it allows for deep thinking, undisturbed focus. You need that to grapple with complex ideas or techniques.
Makes sense.
It allows for reflection, looking back at your progress, analyzing what's working, what's not.
Assessing the journey.
And critically, it's often the gateway to the flow state.
Being completely immersed.
Yeah, where time disappears and you're performing at your absolute peak. That rarely happens with constant interruptions.
Think of famous examples. Didn't Steve Jobs take long walks alone?
He did, to think. Einstein played the violin, often alone, to clear his head. They understood the need for that sacred time.
So we need to carve out that focused time for ourselves, for creating, building, learning.
If you're serious about mastery, yes, protect that time.
Okay, this is all incredibly valuable. We know why skills matter, what skills to consider, the mindset, the roadmap, the need for focus.
Yeah.
Now, the payoff. How do we actually create value from these skills?
Right, because skill alone isn't enough. You have to translate it. Remember the sequence. Money follows value.
Value follows skill.
Skill follows discipline. So the bridge is creating value.
How do we build that bridge? What are the key strategies?
Number one, and maybe the most important, solve real problems.
Use your skills to help someone else.
Exactly. Don't just learn video editing. Use it to help a small business create engaging reels that get them customers.
Okay.
Don't just learn code. Build a small tool that helps freelancers track their time better. Don't just learn design. Help a friend create a killer logo for their startup.
Connect the skill to a need.
Yes. Skills without application are just potential energy. Problem solving turns it into kinetic energy, into value.
Great analogy. Okay, solve problems. What else?
Document the journey.
Share your progress online.
Yeah. Share your work, your wins, even your struggles and what you learn from them. Put it out there on social media, a blog, YouTube.
Why is that valuable?
2 reasons. 1, it helps you solidify your own learning by reflecting. 2, you start building an audience, a community around your skill. People see your progress, they start to trust your expertise. It attracts opportunities.
Build in public, essentially.
Kind of, yeah. And the third strategy, create assets.
Turn your skills into products.
Exactly. Can you package your skill or knowledge into something reusable, like video editing templates? A short ebook guide, design assets, code snippets, maybe even an online course down the line.
Things that can provide value even when you're not actively working.
That's the idea. It creates leverage, passive income potential, but also broader impact.
Solve problems, document the journey, create assets. Powerful ways to generate value. Now, let's talk brass tacks. Monetization. How do we turn that value into actual income?
Okay, the practical side. There are several solid monetization models.
Where do most people start?
Freelancing is often the most direct path initially.
Using platforms like Fiverr or Upwork?
Yeah, those are options. Or building your own simple website to showcase your work. The key is that portfolio of fire we talked about.
Proof you can deliver.
Absolutely. Start by delivering amazing value, get testimonials, build your reputation. Then you can start charging premium rates for your expertise.
Okay, freelancing. What's another model?
Content creation, like we discussed. Building that brand.
YouTube, podcasts, newsletters.
Right. Monetization there comes from ads, sponsorships, selling your own products, digital or physical, maybe a paid community. It takes time, but the upside can be huge.
Building an audience that trusts you.
Exactly. Then there are digital products.
The assets we mentioned. Presets, templates, guides.
Yep. Packaging your knowledge into things people can buy and use immediately. It's scalable. You create it once, sell it many times. A great mix of passive income potential and direct impact.
Smart. What else?
Services, or even building an agency.
So offering your skill as a direct service to businesses or creators.
Right. Maybe you start as a solo video editor, but then you get busy, hire another editor, then a motion graphics person. Suddenly you have a small agency.
Scaling your skill through others.
Precisely. And finally, teaching or coaching.
Sharing your expertise directly.
Yeah. Running workshops, webinars, cohort-based courses, one-on-one coaching. If you've achieved a certain level of mastery, people will pay to learn from your experience and accelerate their own journey.
Lots of different paths to turn skills into income.
Very diverse. It depends on your personality, your goals, the skill itself, but the opportunities are definitely there.
No question. It really comes down to putting in the work to build the skill, then strategically applying it.
That's the essence of it. Discipline, skill, value, income.
This has been incredibly clarifying. A real roadmap for navigating the future of work, honestly. Any final thoughts for everyone listening?
Just this. The world, society, maybe even people around you. They might tell you to wait till you're ready, wait for the perfect time.
Wait for permission.
Right. But look, legends aren't born from waiting. They're born from those who start before they feel ready.
Take the leap.
You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You need courage. You need consistency. You need to believe in your ability to figure things out.
So the call to action is?
Pick a skill, something that pulls you. Go deep. Get obsessed with it.
And then what?
Turn that skill into value. Find problems to solve. Turn that value into income using one of those models we talked about.
Hey, ultimately.
Turn that income into freedom. Freedom of time, location, choice. That's the long game.
Powerful progression.
And remember this, the most dangerous person alive, it's someone with a calm mind, a clear goal.
And a skill set no one can take away.
You got this?